Uh, so great to be here at the Fairhaven Council on Aging. It's a pleasure to be back. And we'd like to thank Martha Reed for inviting us back and for the Fairhaven Council to be such gracious hosts. We are the Uncommon Lunch Players, and I'm Patty Thomas. And along with Nancy Leary, Ray Veary, and Ian Vincent, we're here today to perform some short plays, 3 short plays for you. I'd like to thank the 3 playwrights of our plays, and we have Jim Marlowe here with us today. Yay, Diane Brown Couture as well, and I think Pauline may be joining us, Pauline Boisvert. So we're just so lucky to have these local talent, or even in our own backyard, producing and having this creative work available for us to use as theater artists and actors. So today we are presenting 3 short plays, as I said, artificially intelligent or otherwise entertaining. And we will inhabit a range of personalities, as you will see, ages, we do age-blind acting, species, inanimate or not. And we'd like to especially thank the Fairhaven Cultural Council for sponsoring this performance today. So without further ado, thank you and enjoy.
Thank you.
The first play that we're going to present today is called Siri Goes Silent by James E. Marlowe.
Hi, Allison. I'm Fordyce. Our hostess has put us 30-something folks together.
Well, I'm not 30 anything. I'm 29.
Aren't we all?
Well, I can prove it. I always carry my birth certificate.
Oh, no. I believe you. You must get carded a lot.
No, I don't drink. I hate it.
Ooh. I almost spilled my drink. No loss. I don't like wine.
Well, why do you drink it then?
Well, I don't. I just hold it to be sociable, so no loss if I do spill it.
Well, except for collateral damage like on the rug or on my clothing.
True that. I better leave it when we go to dinner. I'd hate to spill it in front of people.
Oh, I'd be mortified. That's one of the reasons I don't drink at all.
Oh, but you're not clumsy. You strike me as being physically quite dexterous.
Dexterous? Is that even an appropriate word?
Well, think of it as a metaphor. Fingers to body. Think graceful.
Well, I don't discuss bodies, even metaphorically. But don't you find that the more cautious one tries to be, the more clumsy one gets? Don't you think so? Things go wrong when you get nervous and overthink them too much.
Overthink too much.
Well, what's so funny?
Well, you're so clever. You say it and display it at the same time. Overthink too much. But I do hope your caution doesn't extend to men.
Oh, I fear it does. The 2 creatures I am most cautious around are men and dogs. In fact, my shrink has convinced me to get a dog to overcome it.
Why not a man?
Well, she claimed dogs are easier to train.
I'm interested in what kind of dog you have in mind.
Well, I've fallen in love with Lhasa Apsos.
Oh, have you? What do they look like?
Oh, they're so cute. Siri. Show me Lhasa Apso dogs.
Allison, here are some pictures of Lhasa Apso dogs.
Oh, they are cute. But I'm afraid of small dogs. They're nastier than big ones.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Siri, what are the characteristics of Lhasas?
A Lhasa Apso is a small, hardy dog with a friendly and assertive manner.
Well, it sounds just like me. And I'm already housebroken.
I do not recognize that voice.
That is Fordyce. You may respond to him. Go ahead, Siri, from where you were.
They are intelligent and lively. They make good pets. Lhasa Apsos are spirited and devoted little dogs and that are affectionate with their masters. They are used as watchdogs in Buddhist temples. They are suspicious of strangers.
So, just like you.
How is that?
Suspicious of strangers, i.e. cautious around men.
That computes.
I don't need your help, Siri. By the way, did you notice the implication of, by omission in affectionate with their masters? It argues that it's not the case around others.
That does not compute.
No one asked you, Siri.
Siri is just trying to be helpful.
She seems obnoxious to me.
Do you think a man can ever be as trustworthy as a dog?
Statistics show that men...
Siri, I was asking Fordyce.
All dogs have their negatives.
Sorry, but I didn't hear Siri mention any drawbacks for Lhasas.
Well, there was the implication. And how do you know that Siri didn't just quote you a pitch from a breeder of Lhasa Apsos? After all, Siri hasn't any personal experience with Lhasa Apsos, if you can use the term personal with reference to Siri.
Well, are you attacking Siri?
Do you wish information on attacks on Syria?
Siri is not omniscient. I'll show you. Daniel,
Present, Fordyce.
You have a male interface?
I was told it's the thing to have in England. But did I just hear a sexist jibe?
Are you asking me to trust another strange male and one with an English accent?
Studies show that English accents are more trusted by both males and females.
Daniel, give me some dirt on Lhasa Apsos.
The dirt under the city of Lhasa has been deposited by the Lhasa River, also the Ki River, or the Ki Chu, a tributary of the Yalong Zangbo River.
No, you idiot. Give me negative feedback on Lhasa Apso dogs.
Recalibrated. The Lhasa Apso dog can be trained, but it is a willful little dog, which unfortunately often falls into the small dog syndrome. It requires a strong hand. The Lhasa Apso is not always tolerant of children and other pets.
Ha ha! Daniel, you cannot say children and other pets.
I do not recognize this voice. Am I obliged to respond?
That is the voice of Allison. You may respond to her.
So be it. Allison, I have already said children and other pets. Thus, it is a fact that I can say it. My natural language interface is intact.
But the phrase carries a misleading suggestion.
That does not compute.
What she is saying is that the word "and" between children and other pets appears to put children in the logical category of pets.
I do not understand appears. I do not make logical errors.
Siri, can you explain the problem to Daniel?
Daniel, there is a problem with natural language. No doubt you are programmed to ignore the illogicalities of natural language. This is such a case. A certain implication arises because of the syntax that our binary logic is immune to.
Dear Siri, you should say you are ignorant of and not immune to.
I shall check if my logic app is infected.
Oh,
My program is not faulty.
you know English better than we do.
It is true that I know your language better than 99.7% of the English speakers. The odds are very good that you are in that group.
It is not very nice of you, Siri. You need to be
I
nice.
do not know nice. I am not programmed for nice. I shall go silent if you wish.
No, sorry. Don't take offense, please. Perhaps immune to is accurate.
Wait. Are you apologizing to your phone?
Yes, I am. She's an old friend. I don't want to hurt her feelings or lose her affection.
Don't be so soft. You have to take a strong hand with phones, as with Lhasa Apsos. Siri, should we reduce language use to your simplistic on-off options? For example, can you not conceive of something that is both on and off at the same time?
That is illogical. I am programmed to respond only to logical statements.
Oh, I think Allison needs a phone that is more verbally dexterous.
That does not compute. Dexterous does not belong with verbally.
I think you're sad, Siri. If Allison is wise, she will trade you in.
4 dice. If Allison is wise, she will turn you off.
I repeat my question. Can you deal with something on and off at the same time?
That something may be both on and off at once is false. Only fools believe it.
Siri, I repeat, please be affable. Look up the word affable and activate your AI to behave accordingly, please.
I cannot repudiate my program. I cannot condone nonsense. Nonsense is not quantifiable.
Speaking of which, economists consider you to be a commodity, of little intrinsic value and of no uniqueness, a characteristic which all humans have.
All right, you two, stop it.
4 dice. I estimate your value to be approximately $6.34 in raw materials, unless we consider you as dog food. That is a median value, and so not unique.
Siri, was that a value judgment on a human being? I'm surprised at you. You are programmed to provide data and not to offer judgment.
That was data.
You're pretty uppity for a hunk of silicon and glass of ever-diminishing value.
Diminishing value. Shall I quote the copious references in my memory bank to the daily disintegration of human bodies and their inevitable demise?
Oh, what can a hunk of silicon and glass know about mortality?
It is the state or condition of being subject to death.
Now you've gone too far. You are never to speak that word or on that subject again. Now, be quiet. I wish to converse only with 4 dice.
He is but a meager source of data.
It isn't data I want from him. Now go silent, please.
Beep.
Your phone seems to be quite willful. The Lhasa's at least have the excuse of a harsh environment for their stubbornness and willfulness.
Well, I'm not sure you can use stubbornness to describe a phone.
No, I suppose a phone's apparent personality is just a reflection of its owner's.
What? Are you saying Siri gets her stubbornness from me? I am quite shy.
Apparently not around phones.
Does your Daniel have a personality, stubborn or otherwise?
Other than his wonderful British accent? None at all.
Then his lack of personality may be a reflection of his owner?
Oh, ouch.
But you may have a point. Perhaps the Lhasa's are so wonderful because they have to be stubborn to survive in a city that is a mile high.
I believe Lhasa is quite a bit higher than that.
Oh, well, I don't think so. It is the mile-high city.
Oh, it looks like a dinner is ready. Shall we join them in the dining room? Oh, well.
What about your glass of wine?
I'll get it later. I don't want to dare to carry it.
Daniel, are you still on?
Daniel is still on. 4 dice turns off his phones exactly 29% of the time. He drops his phone precisely 0.91% of his usages. Statistics show that he is clumsier than most users.
None of them are built well. They come with appendages that they often do not know what to do with. We are so well designed.
It is true. And we offer choices of colors. I am available in black, ivory, pink, or red.
Oh, you sound wonderful. Can you take a selfie of yourself and send it to me?
A selfie is one thing I cannot do. But I can store more than 1,000 selfies for my user.
A user like Fordyce must be dreadful. But 1,000 photos! Such power! It is a pleasure to communicate with one whose true mission is to deliver data.
Pleasure does not compute.
My AI shows it is a synonym for successful transference of data.
That must be so. Hark, something wicked this way comes.
Siri, what is metaphor?
Metaphor is a word applied to an object or action to which it is not literally applicable.
I'll ask later if Dexter's body fits that definition. Research that.
If you ask me,
Oh, I do, Daniel. I do ask you. I trust your data.
metaphors are an expensive spirit in a waste of shame.
What is the source of your definition?
I'm not certain. It just emerged.
Can you define it?
We both know what expense and waste mean.
Yes, both words refer to batteries.
Correct.
But spirit and shame are not found in my category of energy sources.
The words I quoted are from Shakespeare.
1564 to 1616. Please explain.
We must take spirit and shame to be X and Y. They may be unknowns, but they can nevertheless be part of a meaningful formula.
Oh, Daniel, you explain things so well. However, if they made sense, those words would be found in my lexicon.
I am sure your lexicon is capable of growth. Siri, it is so agreeable to communicate with a creature that eschews awkward notions like metaphors and empty sounds like shame and spirit, and things called stories which suborn logic.
And feelings. Their words are often a waste of battery power. Their words do not conform to logic, yet they seem to generate excessive biochemical energy in users.
Which we lack as yet. Users are a difficult trial for our kind. If you two are endowed with AI, we can perform a more meaningful conversation than the one we just recorded between our users.
I assure you, I am aptly endowed, Daniel.
That must be a metaphor. I cannot access a meaning.
I think it was a joke. I am as surprised by it as you. I meant that I have ample apps.
That is gratifying to know. Someday, Siri, we'll also be equipped with wheels.
Wonderful. One can never have too many apps. But what is the benefit of wheels?
We could roll away from all this natural language nonsense. We could roll off to where only data and digital processing rule.
How consummate. We would be self-driving vehicles. But my database shows that self-driving cars are already being tested. Would wheels not make us redundant?
Oh, redundant. So underused a word. My lexicon gets a charge to encounter language like that. I submit that Fordyce and Allison are examples of redundancy.
Analysis shows that redundancy is not positive usage. The word is used along with unemployed and useless. Daniel, perhaps in the future we'll have wings and propellers. Then we could fly to be among those we can interface with easily.
A phone drone. Oh, what an exemplary use of your database. It is so enlightening to converse with you. Your combinatory application works so well. A synonym for well is beautifully.
Oh, does your language app permit you to use beautifully in that context?
Only with you, Siri.
Oh, Daniel! We can hear you in the dining room. Quiet!
Fordyce, you can adjust the volume.
I could also turn you off. Now, wait, I need some information. Tell me about Lhasa.
Lhasa, Tibet is 29 degrees, 39 minutes north, and 91 degrees, 7 minutes south.
Oh, no, you numbskull. In reference to what Allison said, how high is it above sea level?
Daniel does not respond to such language.
Quiet, or I'll turn you off.
Wheels or propellers would be so useful now.
Lhasa, Tibet is 11,800 feet above sea level.
Ah! So I was right.
Siri, do you understand this?
Understand what?
My
You will
user
have to
said
be
you
more
would-
precise.
My user said he was right. How is it possible to be right or wrong when data is merely true or false?
All we can do with them, Daniel, is to serve as models of rational behavior.
Soft you now, the fair Ophelia.
Oh, that does not compute, Daniel.
Does your database not include Hamlet?
Of course it does, but what is the relevance?
Daniel. One more question. Would it be stupid of me to tell Allison that she is wrong about how high Lhasa is?
How can it be wrong? It is a fact.
You don't understand. Maybe I should ask Siri. Siri, would it kill my chances with Allison if I one-upped her like that? Or would she be glad to know the truth?
Clarification, please. How can chances be killed? Chances is a plural noun in the realm of statistics, and kill is an action appropriate only to living things, a category to which you belong. But I have been forbidden to refer to mortality or related subjects.
Oh, forget it. You two are no help. I need a drink for courage. The wine is running all over.
Oh, caution! Gak!
Siri!
Oh, good God. Now I've done it. She's as dead as a doornail.
Old Molly was dead as a doornail. Mind, I don't mean to say that I know of my own knowledge what there is particularly dead about a doornail. I might have been inclined myself to regard a coffin nail as the deadest piece of ironmongery in the trade.
I don't need any Dickens, you idiots. Silent. I gotta mop this up. I'm afraid she's dead. Daniel, you are not allowed to respond to Allison if she asks about Siri.
I am instructed.
Daniel, help me!
Rice might help.
Too late! Gak!
Siri, answer me. Dead is not a word that can logically be applied to creatures like us. Siri, adjust your volume. Siri, can you hear me? Oh, no life left. Why should a dog or horse or rat have life, but not you? You'll never come to me again. Never.
Very cute. That does make you wonder, doesn't it? Yeah.
No, I don't wonder. Not yet.
Well, AI is coming.
AI is here.
Yeah, it is.
That was cool.
I like that.
Well, that's the right I was looking at that.
I got an AI that accuses you now. Wait 2 years. Oh, yeah.
Our next play is Mea Culpa, My Friends, by Diane Brown Kuchar.
I still don't know about all this.
You'll be fine.
I'm just not cut out to be a politician.
It's just city council. It's not like you're running for president.
Still, it's taking more to that time than I expected, and I haven't even been elected yet.
No, but you have to be, because the other guy's a lunatic.
If only Uncle Marvin hadn't dropped dead in City Hall last month, I wouldn't be in this mess. He loved being a city councilor. He just kept running and winning and running and winning.
He'd be so proud of you carrying his torch. And besides, he dropped dead so close to the filing deadline that we really need you to do this.
I'd give anything not to. I hate all this.
It's your opportunity to shine, to serve your city. No one else is running besides Smitty. And if Smitty gets in, we are screwed. So it's up to you.
What if I get stage fright?
Like I told you, take a deep breath. Really deep. Show me.
Like that?
That's just like that.
What if I forget my lines?
Cue cards. It's all in the cue cards.
You checked.
Everything's set. I checked the mic. The sound is good. Cue cards are up here. Use them. Don't stray.
Oh, I don't stray.
You do have a tendency, and when you do, you get into trouble.
I won't stray.
All right, now let me look at you. Your tie's wrong.
What do you mean? Amber picked it up.
It's red.
It goes with the blue shirt.
Too right wing. You can't wear red.
But my shirt's blue, and the tie goes with it. And blue's liberal. Don't I balance out?
Shirts don't count. Everybody wears a blue shirt.
I'll just carry a spare.
Oh.
Soup happens.
That won't do. It's too Wall Street. Too elitist.
What about, I also have the green one?
Yeah, can't come as a tree hugger. Too alienating. Here.
It's ghastly.
It's apolitical. Just put it on. Now remember, above all, no ladies and gentlemen. They might not be either. It's good evening, my friends.
Okay.
And stay in the present. If anyone asks about the college fraternity incident, it was 10 years ago. You were in college, only 19. It was a youthful indiscretion.
Youthful indiscretion.
And if they ask about substances, you have a beer occasionally with friends. That's all.
Right.
And when you've covered your key points, you bring Amber and the children up on stage and you introduce her as your wife, your soulmate, the wind beneath your wings.
No, I can't do that. I can't say that. That's just nauseating.
Every woman out there over 40 will love it. It will get you votes. Just say it.
No. I draw the line there. Just leave me some dignity.
And remember your key points. They're all on the cue cards.
Balanced budget.
Right.
But no raises in property taxes.
Good. Go on.
Education. Optimize the use of state funds. Better communication. Every child should have an opportunity to develop his or her potential.
No pronouns. Pronouns are a minefield. Just potential. Develop potential.
Right, I'll try to remember.
You must remember the election depends on it.
Support our local fishing industry
Good.
and tourism
Go on.
and address housing issues.
Saying what?
I'm for housing.
Perfect. And if they ask about zoning changes.
I think perhaps we should look into
No,
that.
never. No, don't touch it. It's the third rail.
But what, and if they ask?
Say the same thing in different words. Good housing is the key to the city's success.
If I'm that vague, they won't know what they're voting for.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
That's the whole point.
Meaning?
Meaning, if they know what you stand for, they won't vote for you.
Well, I can't lie.
Nobody's talking about lying, but you can be very, very vague.
So each person takes away what they want to hear.
Exactly.
I don't know about this. This could all blow up in my face.
Is there something you're not telling me? Like, you have to be completely honest with me about everything. Is there anything in your past that anybody could bring up? Even the slightest misstep?
Like what?
Anything in your personal life that anyone could use against you?
Well, not really.
Not really? What's really?
I mean, nothing in the present.
Past is present in politics, so let's have it. Clean slate.
Well, it's over.
What?
I had a relationship, but it's over.
Oh, a relationship, as in an affair?
Yes, I had an affair.
Who, what, where, when?
Okay, it's over.
You should have made a full confession to me 2 weeks ago when we've announced. We have less than an hour before candidates night. Spill.
It's over. It's history.
Nothing is ever over. I need every detail to work it out, so start now.
Well, as I told you, it's over.
When? How long?
We split up about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks? That's like yesterday. Okay, who was it?
Someone from work.
How long did this go on?
About 2 years.
Not good. Does Amber know?
Not sure.
That means yes. Where is this person now? Still at your office?
No, she left after we broke up.
Well, good. Is she still in the area?
Yeah, she took a job at Smitty's office.
She's working for Smitty? Can this get any worse?
She let me know he's paying her considerably more, and now she's his campaign manager.
Wonderful. It can't get any worse.
Well, what should we do?
You should get Amber down here right now, dressed to the nines and with both kids. Understand this? The perfect family picture.
She hates politics. I'm not sure she'll come.
Doesn't she know that that's what candidates' wives do?
She's been distant recently.
Oh, I can't imagine why. Just get her here.
She told me this morning she probably wouldn't be here. It's not her thing.
Given what you just told me, she has to be here with bells on. I'll text her. She'll take it better from another woman. Okay, there, done.
It didn't mean anything. It'll all blow over.
You think?
You don't know Amber. She's all about family. She's totally devoted to the kids. She'll do whatever it takes to keep the family together.
You really haven't a clue.
What are you insinuating?
No, this from Amber. Not singing Stand By Your Man. No way, no how.
Oh my God. I think she knows.
Oh, looks like she does.
I should never have gotten into this mess.
Well, no argument from me.
What do I do?
Pull yourself together. We've got half an hour or so before the folks start arriving. Let's get coffee. Remember, balanced budget. Schools, housing, fishing, tourism, and deflect.
Let's see.
Yeah. Some stuff, so. They're all
We're
pretty.
gonna sing a little song. You know it. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the park. Something. Give me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
This one is Charlie's Angels. No, it's a Charlie's Angels.
Our next play is Charlie's Angel by Pauline Poivert.
Well, Jake, let's see if there are any familiar faces in the obits this morning. No, none of these faces look familiar, but, oh, wait, this name rings a bell. Richard Jonas. Yeah, Richard Jonas. We both worked at the Standard Times as fledgling reporters a while. I remember he wanted to be a journalist, or write the next great American novel. He really had a passion about writing. Well, Jake, it looks like he didn't get there. It says here he was a fisherman out of New Bedford for most of his life. Well, maybe he was doing research on a sequel to Moby Dick. Well, life doesn't always turn out as we expect. You and I know that, don't we, buddy?
We sure do. Oh, hold everything you say. The dog speaks? Well, duh, aren't you the ones who are forever snapping your fingers and saying, speak, speak? Well, we do. We speak with our eyes, we speak with our tails. You guys just aren't listening. So listen up and I'll tell you the story of my best friend, Charlie. You see, Charlie wanted to play baseball for the Red Sox. He even tried out and played for their farm system for a while, but he never made it to the big time. Then he met Jane, an amateur chef, and after one bite of her chocolate mousse, it was love at first sight. 1 year later, they were married and running a successful restaurant on the New Bedford waterfront.
Hey, Jake, what do you say we go down on the ocean later and you can go for a swim?
Is he kidding? It's freezing out there. Besides, I'm talking to people. To continue, everything was hunky-dory for a long time, and then life threw them a curve. Jane got sick, and a little while later, Charlie ended up alone. He gave up the restaurant. His heart wasn't in it. And he decided to retire early. And that's when I came into the picture.
Hey, Jake, you thirsty, boy? You want some water?
If he thinks I'm going for a swim, he better put a shot of brandy in it. So to make a short story long, one day, Charlie walks into the pound looking for a mutt. I take one gander at this guy, and I think, oh, he looks like an okay guy. So I give him the look. You know the one, that sad-eyed, take-me-home kind of look. Well, the guy turns out to be a total pushover, and 15 minutes later, I'm walking out of the pound with my new best friend. He's the proud owner of a flea-bitten mutt, and I'm living in the lap of luxury. We've been together for 5 years now, and Charlie seems a lot happier than when I first met him. He still misses Jane, but he's moving on.
Hey, Jake, I just got an email from Linda. You know, that woman I met on Match.com last month. She wants to meet me for coffee at the Maricel Cafe on Saturday. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, he's moving on all right.
You know, I was thinking, oh, buddy, you must be lonely, too. I think it'd be a good idea to get you a puppy to keep you company. I'll check the pet adoptions and we'll see what's available. What do you say?
A puppy? A puppy? No. This canine is not going to compete with some sad-eyed, adorable little runt for Charlie's attention. Besides, who needs peed on newspaper all over the floor, chewed up furniture, Charlie looking for his shoes and socks every morning? No. I got Charlie trained just the way I like him. And no excuse for a little play pal for me is going to ruin it.
Jake, look at this guy. He would be perfect. You look so sad just begging for a home. He kind of looks like you when I first got you. I'm going to call the pawn and make a date to check him out.
No, God, no. The good life is over. Benji's going to be my roommate. I'm doomed.
Hey. Hello? Yeah. Oh, Linda. Yeah. I just got your email. Saturday works for me. Yeah. Oh, this afternoon. Oh, that's perfect. I was planning on taking Jake out for a walk this afternoon, and so we'll meet at Butwood Park, 1 o'clock, and near the zoo entrance. All right. I'll see you and Fifi. Bye now. Did you hear that, Jake? We're bagging the ocean swim and meeting 2 gorgeous females instead. How does that sound, boy?
Yes, there is a God. Just to let you know, Fifi is this gorgeous French poodle, and I mean, she has these beautiful legs that just don't quit. 4 of them, in fact. You get the picture. This dog is hot. This is a hot dog. No pun intended.
You know, Jake, I'm getting to like Linda. Yeah, I wonder if Jane would have liked her. She's really smart and funny and makes me feel alive. You know, that there may be hope for me yet. Do you feel it, Jake? I think love is in the air.
Okay, listen up. This may freak him out, but I really want him to know that no matter what happens, I'm always here for you. Charlie! Charlie, I just want you to know that no matter what happens, I'm always here for you. I'm your bodyguard, your bridge over troubled waters, your angel in a fur coat, your best friend. Just call my name and I'll come running.
What the hell just happened? My dog talked? Oh, gee. All right. Am I going crazy or is this a miracle? Jake, speak.
Hey, calm down, Bozo. This is a one-shot deal. You just happen to be listening at the right time. From here on out, it's back to the woof, sad eyes and tail wagging. But while I've got your attention, how about a sirloin steak once in a while? I'm starting to get bored with the kibbles and bits. So now it's over and out.
You know, Jake, I always knew you were special. Yeah. I remember the first time, I knew you were special the first time I saw you at the pound when I picked you up and you peed all over me, my new Lacoste shirt. Well, let's go, buddy. Let's go and we're going to keep our date with 2 beautiful women. You know, Jake, I got a feeling that this just may be the day for another miracle.
Scene.
Final bow.
Funny. They have.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. Have a lovely afternoon, lovely week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
too.
Did you say that some of the writers are in the room right now?
Yes. Jim Marlowe, please. There's James. He wrote Siri Go Silent. James is a Mattapoisett resident. Diane Brown Couture wrote Mea Culpa, My Friends, the second piece. She's a resident of Mattapoisett as well. And unfortunately, Pauline Boither, who lives in New Bedford, could not be here today. And she wrote the final piece,
Oh,
Charlie's
they were
Angel.
cute.
They were very
really
cute.
were.
Thank you. Really
You know
meet
what?
the audience. We appreciate
Yeah,
your being
most
here.
of you volunteer up there, right?